Hey guys, I'm Damesies from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. So early this week we had the first patch notes for Overwatch 2. And alongside that, Blizzard also posted a developer blog. In that blog, they elaborated on those patch notes. Check out yesterday's video to learn more about the patch notes and that blog. There's one thing, however, I want to highlight in today's video. I have reported a few days ago that some maps were missing. Rialto, Havana, and Blizzard World. These three maps were not in the rotation. Numbani wasn't even in the custom games. Now that last fact has been fixed with the latest update. So Numbani is yet again in the custom games, but not in the rotation. And it seems it won't be in the rotation for the rest of the season. I had seen people commenting about this on my videos, so I guess the info was already out there somewhere. Or some people had insider information. Wait. Jeff? But it seems that every season will have a specific map pool, which is going to be a combination of all of the new maps and some of the old ones. Now this is the list for the first season that we're playing right now. I'll give you about 4 seconds to stare at it. But as you might notice, Rialto, Havana, Numbani, and Blizzard World are not on there. A second thing I noticed is that all of these maps have a specific daytime attached to them. But more about that in a minute. First, let's talk about this map pool. I totally get that as the game grows, as we get more maps, that a map pool is actually a good thing. It helps you to kind of balance things out. It reduces some kind of risk, which is extremely important in competitive play. You don't want players to kind of blame the fact that they didn't get the correct maps for their rank. And on top of that, I think there's enough reasons to kind of consider a map pool at some point. But I feel at this point that a map pool is a little soon. If we get another 10 maps in a few years, sure, let's do it. Remove a few maps for a season and get them back later on. But with what, 22 maps? At least the maps that we have for the core modes? I don't think it's necessary yet. I think we actually run into the risk of the games just becoming repetitive at this point, especially further on in the season. And I've noticed that for some people that is already happening because they don't see their favorite maps. The thing is, of course, that Blizzard uses this downtime to retune the maps a little. They're adding some more obstacles, changing some things for 5 versus 5. Maybe doing a statical change here and there. So I guess that is enough reason. I don't know. But let's get back to those daytime cycles. The way I always imagined that it would work, and the way they described it to us back in the day, is that every time you load into a map, you'll get a different time of day, which adds some variation to that map pool. To be honest, it would help a lot with my earlier comment about it getting repetitive. Seeing a map that you know in a different time of day, in a different light, does add a lot. It really feels different. But it is still the same map. And you know what would be even cooler is that you start out the game at, let's say, sundown, and by the end of the game, it is night. That would be awesome. But I think we might have to wait a few years to see that, if we ever see it. Currently, however, it looks like every map will have a set time of day for the whole season, which is... okay, I guess. It is like being promised McDonald's and ending up with a hamburger your mother made. That is an Eddie Murphy reference, by the way. Yeah, if you know, you know. And no, I'm not insulting your mom's hamburgers. I'm sure she makes great hamburgers. Why don't you invite me over to try them for myself? I'll have a Diet Pepsi. Thank you. But yeah, I can't help but being a little disappointed. But we'll see what the future brings. Now tell me, what do you think about these map pools? And what type of sauce does your mother put on the hamburgers? Just asking for a friend. Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DamesiesTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.